Hi, I'm Salvador, and today it's really cold. I'm Salvador, as you might have seen, or you might have heard before. And today, I'm going to be switching from my 7th pair of aligners into my 8th pair of aligners. So, let's get straight to it because I'm cold. So, a little backstory. For the past 3 days, it's been really bad here in Portland, Oregon. It snowed, it rained, and it froze. So it's all just bad. The roads are bad, you can't drive anywhere. Electricity has been going on here and there, even in my house. Yesterday, there wasn't any electricity. So I didn't film yesterday, even though I was supposed to, for this video. So that's why. For those of you that might be worried about what happened to my aligner case, of where I stored my aligners, well, good news. I found it. Right after I finished watching the video, I was cleaning around my desk, and I noticed that it fell behind my cabinet thing that I have right here. It fell like towards the heater, but good thing is I got it before I turned on the heater, so it's not melted or anything, and it still has my chewies, which are very good. I just dropped one. I'll pick it up later. And yeah, so let's get right to it, shall we? The past 2 weeks have been fairly similar with the aligners in terms of they keep being tight right when I put them back in. So there was never a time where they were just there, where they were like fall off easily or I could take them off easily. And every time I seem to put them back in, they tend to be tight, which is something that I didn't really experience with any of the previous aligners. Because like the first week or even the first few days, they would be a little tight and they would be kind of hard to take off. But after a while, they would just come off real easily because my teeth were already in place. But with these set of aligners, it wasn't like that. Instead, they stayed the same the whole time. So after I put them back in after eating, they would once again hurt a little because they were tight. So that was really weird. Something that makes sense because that's what they're supposed to be doing. But also, it's kind of worrying me, thinking that I might not be wearing it for the amount of time that I should be wearing it. For which, trust me, I have been wearing them a lot. Whether from when I go to sleep and every time in between, before and after eating, I'm wearing them. So I only take them off when I'm eating. But what's been happening lately is I eat and then I socialize with my family. And that tends to take about an hour, not half an hour. And then I work at school, so I tend to like eat and work at the same time, and that takes about 1 to 2 hours for me to finish my food. So I tend to not have my aligners for that amount of time every day. So that might be a little factor in between. That might be making my aligners to hurt when I put them back in. And right now I'm going to show you how my teeth look without the aligners. So I'm going to take them off. You did not see the saliva string. So this is how they look, and don't mind my hair. I don't know what to do with it anymore. I'll cut it when I'm in Mexico next week. So as you can see, not much again. But where the pressure has been this week is with the front, and mostly with like these. I can feel like this little side of my front tooth that's a little tilted. It's more like it's pressing on that one, so I guess it must be pushing on that tooth to make it straight. I don't know. And even with my lower aligners, they don't come off that easily, which is a little weird also. So it shows that I'm not wearing them as long as I should be wearing them. So I'm definitely gonna have to not eat as much, and if I do eat a lot, then wear them 22 hours or more to make up for the time that I've been losing. And now let's get to the point where we're all here waiting for the new aligners. So number 8, my aligners. And they look the same, honestly. I think I'm just going to put them on right now and show you all how they look. A little tight. They kind of fell right into place. Maybe it's because I wear the aligners, the previous one, for a while now. Like a day or two extra. Okay, now this is how I feel. Now this is the feeling of plasticky in my teeth where the back of my aligners aren't really in place. But that's for what chewy time is for. I feel the pain right here. And there wasn't any popping. For which I don't know what that means, but yeah. So, yeah, I can instantly feel the pain once again on my tilted front tooth right here. It seems to be pushing it, so it's probably going to be straight in no time. Soon. I hope. And now, story time about my aligners, like I have been doing for the past who knows how many weeks. So since I didn't really know where my aligners were a lot of the time, I kept losing it back and forth. Not my aligners, no. Since I kept losing my little thing back and forth, I kept having to use my napkins when I was eating to store them. And throughout the week, after I couldn't find it, I kept having to use the napkins, okay? And after I took them out, I used to just leave them there. And while I was eating at school, a friend of mine thought it would be nice to, I'll pick up the trash after you. So I went to go fill up my drink, and then when I came back, the table was clean. And I didn't know where my aligners were. And I asked, "Where's my napkin?" And she just said, "Oh, I threw everything away." At that moment, I'm sure how you were all feeling. I'm sure a lot of you know how I was feeling. That feeling of when like something drops, like, oh, that was basically me. So I had to go and search through the trash can right there. But luckily it was all the way on top, so I didn't have to dig too deep. Since I knew my napkin, weird, but I was able to find them, which is a little scary. So that proves the point of using your little thingy when you don't lose it, so that you don't end up throwing your aligners away accidentally. So these experienced a trash can. No, not these, the previous ones ended up in a trash can. So yeah, or else I would have spent a week without aligners. I don't know how that would have gone or what I would have done, but I'm glad that didn't happen or anything like that. And also my niece bumped into me with her head, so her head hit my tooth, like literally the one that's been moving the most, I think. So it hit it, and then it did not stop hurting for the rest of the day. It was just non-stop hurting, like boom, boom, boom. Maybe it's because there was a lot of force that impacted the tooth, for which I don't know if I've even told you all why my tooth is like that and why it used to be chipped, in case you've seen any of my previous videos. But another story. When I was about 8 years old, I was watching TV like this close to me, like really close. And then one of my cousins that was like 13 or 14 at the time was just passing by and thought it would be funny to grab my head and slam my head against a TV. That back in those days, it was a glass TV screen. So he pushed my head against the TV, and I opened my mouth, and it chipped my tooth, like this one, and it seemed to have tilted it to the side because of how much force. Because other than that, all my teeth are they're straight, they're not tilted or anything, they're just down, except for that one. That one is like to the side, and it was chipped on that side, on the little pointy part right here. That's sticking out. So I would say was some kind of deja vu feeling again of the force that was impacting my front tooth that used to be chipped. And other than that, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more videos. If you enjoyed watching this video and my story time, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, don't give it a dislike button. Don't give it a dislike. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, which, fun fact, I'm going to be in Mexico. So we'll see how that goes and how that's going to be filmed, since I'm always going to be with family and I don't know how I'm going to film that or where I'm going to film it. So it's definitely going to be a different place than what you've been seeing for the past 8 aligner videos. Or is it 7? I don't even know. But it's definitely going to be a setting change. But it's still going to be the same. I'm going to take my aligners to Mexico. I think I'm going to take 2 set of aligners, 2 for the next pairs for the next 4 weeks. And then I'm going to have to make 2 videos over there in Mexico. So, yeah, that's going to be exciting. And my family in Mexico doesn't know that I have the aligners. So that's going to be a lot of explaining to do. What they are, how they work, how much were they, where did I get them, and all that stuff. It's going to be a lot of explaining to do. And a lot of disbelief, because not many people really believe in, not even invisible aligners. Like, in general, they don't think they are worth it. Like, even braces in general, like, they don't think they're needed. They're just like, that's the way you were born with your teeth. Just accept it. Live your life with that. But, you know, I don't want to live like that. I want to have teeth that I can smile in a picture and feel comfortable in it. So, it's going to be a lot of explaining to do. But I'm not going to worry about that until then. And yeah. Until next time, I'm Salvador Garcia, signing off. And before I go, I'm going to show you how my teeth look with the aligners right now. Almost forgot, but here we go. So y'all can see, it's really close here, but trust me, it's just saliva. And here, you can see this gap. I actually have a mirror in front of me, so that's why I'm looking at myself right now, not the camera. And here there's another little gap. And yeah. I don't know if you guys are annoyed by all the little noises going on, but that's just what I do with the aligners. Like, I end up sucking on saliva a lot of the time, like even when I'm speaking. I'm sure you all noticed when I do this throughout the video. But if not, the saliva just gathers up and it's kind of annoying and I can't speak that well. So that's why I've been doing that. Like right now. And yeah, I'm Salvador Garcia, signing off. See you all in Mexico in 2 weeks. Bye.